What's up, guys? This episode of Holiday Survival Series, we're featuring my boy, James Avery, Chef James Avery. Accolades out the ass. This dude is a sous chef on Gordon Ramsay's
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. He's got a bunch of restaurants, a big successful career in the food industry. He's a brother to me.
And he's going to tell us how to prepare Thanksgiving dinner.
How to survive on your own,
Yep.
cooking for your family this holiday season. James, welcome to the show.
James Avery.
It's good to finally have you.
That's
Show
right.
him your
What's up,
shirt,
boys?
bro. Show him your shirt. Shout out to the Butcher Block.
That's
Come on.
it. Dude, my favorite shirt I own.
Come on.
I got to get another one.
I had that smash burger the other day for lunch.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Holidays bring out everyone's inner chef. What are the biggest mistakes that home cooks make when they're trying to impress their friends and family during the holidays?
Yeah, I think they overpromise, underdeliver. You know, look, at the end of the day, Thanksgiving is all about the turkey, a couple killer sides. And so I think you just have to nail those things. Nail your mashed potatoes. Make sure your turkey is right. Don't try to do 25 things, poorly. Do 5 or 6 things and nail them.
Like the big basic ones.
Yeah, like
Right?
my plate's got the same 5 things on it every year: turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and some green beans.
Yeah.
So
Sweet
do those
potato,
things.
sweet potato casserole or what, man? What are you doing? No,
Yeah, not a sweet potato. I mean, I am, but not like that.
no, I
dude,
understand. All right, so run me through the mashed potatoes, James. Like creamy, chunky.
So it's funny. Yeah, I like there's different types, right? So you could do like a Yukon, it's more like a potato puree, or home style. I would use like an Idaho potato, make it more fluffy. But I saw the sickest hack for mashed potatoes. Jean-Georges does this. So he puts potatoes in an Instapot for 10 minutes with no water. And I love this because you don't dirty a pot, you don't take up stove space, but you put the peeled potatoes in an Instapot and you turn it on for 10 minutes. And that's it. It's in a pressure cooker. So you're not waterlogging the potatoes. And basically, once they're done, you just whip in your butter and your cream. And since there's no water in there, it's like 100% potato flavor. And then they just absorb the cream and butter. And they're like,
Wow, and that's it?
That's it, bro.
Wow.
10 minutes, you got mashed potatoes. With
I can make that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing about culinary: more steps and complicating things more doesn't make you a better chef. If you find a way to edge out an ingredient and let that ingredient speak, it's a game changer. That sounds incredible. I actually want to try that.
I said, I can even do that.
That's how I do it. So I like it for Thanksgiving. I like fluffier mashed potatoes, so a little less butter, a little less cream. They got to be more potatoey, if that makes sense, because you're going to load it up with gravy.
Yeah.
True.
So with the holidays, it's very stressful. A lot of things are going on. So like when people want to prep, families coming, what are some of the things that people can make maybe a couple of days before, or even a day before, so it's not the day of cooking and all the stress that goes on? What's like a big thing?
Yeah, dude. So when I'm hosting this year, as a matter of fact, so I'll start prepping like that Monday. I'll start getting my potatoes or whatever, my vegetables chopped. Certain things taste better when you make them in advance. So like you can make your stuffing ahead of time. Anything that's going to be in a casserole and blasted in the oven, that can be done days ahead of time. Really, the only thing you should be doing on Thanksgiving is the protein and maybe the salads and a couple, fresher ingredients like green beans or something like that. So yeah, so I would for example, make my stuffing days ahead of time. Let it just sit in the oven. You could always rewarm that. Have your potatoes kind of peeled, like I said, ready to go. So you just pop them in the Instapot that morning. Like I said, the turkey is really the main thing you're cooking that day. You can even make your gravy ahead of time, which is basically like you make a roux, which is flour, butter, some turkey stock or chicken stock, and then heat that up the day of Thanksgiving. Once you're done roasting your turkey, take all that drippings, add it, fortify it to your gravy. It's like easy breezy.
I'm getting hungry.
So right now the buttered cheesecloth is trending like crazy for the holiday season. Have you been a big fan of the butter soaked cheesecloth on the turkey, or
what is that?
Are you not noticing?
I have a fail-proof way of cooking a turkey. I've done it this way for as long as I can remember. No, I do. It's always a gimmick. There's always something to go viral on Instagram, but really for me, I always cook 2 turkeys, by the way. I don't do a 20-pounder. I'll do 2 10s, because they don't dry out. You get double the dark meat, blah, blah, blah. But the way I do a turkey is I salt it, heavily salt it, about 2% by weight the day before. So it's a dry brine, nothing else, no herbs, nothing. And then I let it sit out for about an hour or 2 before it goes in the oven. You want to bring it to temp. Yep. And then I do at 300 degrees. I do it 15 minutes per pound at 300 degrees, covered with foil. And then at the very end, I'll take it off for like a half an hour, turn it up to like 375, 400, depending how the oven is. And that's when I'll brush it with a little bit of butter and just crisp the skin up at that point.
That sounds pretty foolproof, dude. Actually, it sounds like a
You
pretty
know,
safe,
it's like-
safe
Yeah.
way. Yeah. Sounds like you could be doing a million other things too. Because at 300, you have plenty of time to check it. You're going. That's kind of low. You know, it's close.
Yeah, it's like
low and
reverse
slow.
searing
Yeah.
it, right? Because like
Great
you want to
idea.
cook it slowly
Yeah.
and then blast the skin at the end, so you get that perfect skin.
I like 300.
What about like the deep fried turkeys? Is that a thing that people really like? I've never did it. I've never seen anyone
Yeah.
only
James,
on like
what
TV.
are some do's and don'ts of deep fried turkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't drop a frozen turkey in the oil. Like Hiroshima.
That could be dangerous, right? That's not good.
Hey, but if you want an insurance claim on your house, maybe you can
Yeah.
freeze that
Dude,
turkey.
I mean,
and
I've
drop
heard nightmare stories of that. happening.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, I've had deep fried turkeys. I feel like they're overrated. I mean, the way I just told you, slow roasted in the oven, it's like falling, the bones are falling apart. Everything's like beautifully rendered and it's like slowly cooked.
People want to try, newer or actually, like you said, viral things.
I got to
and
tell you,
it's just,
for
it can't be
someone
good,
like
right?
me and James, like, listen, if something's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And if you want to experience the tradition of the holidays, James, doesn't it sometimes drive you fucking crazy when people try to like reinvent the wheel on Thanksgiving?
100, dude, it drives me
Doesn't it
nuts.
drive you fucking nuts? And like with cuisine in general, like, I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
let's not.
You're
This
doing
is the
something.
holiday survival series. Let's not
Yeah.
go. We'll save this for our episode,
Yeah,
James.
I just wanted
Well,
to let
but-
people know, like, hey, if you're going to do this, like, watch, like James said, like, just make sure you don't drop a frozen turkey in there.
Yeah.
That's it.
What are some kitchen tools you can't live without at home cooking? Right, your food processor. Right, you probably got to have a food processor.
Yeah,
I
food
assume.
processor, believe it or not, like my Ninja Bullet, like that thing is like, it's like having a VitaPrep now. Remember like back in the day, like home cooks didn't have access. You had a shitty home like Hamilton Beach blender for your house. But now we have these Ninja Bullets and it's such a high velocity blender. I make marinades in there, sauces in there. So that's one tool I absolutely love. Like, and then like really, the food processor, like Jamie said,
Mhm.
but little things too, just like a really good knife. Like most people don't have a good knife in their house. I get asked to come over and cook at a friend's house. I'm like, all right, where's your stuff? And they give me like a little plastic cutting board and like a knife. It's like, dude, have a good knife, have a nice blender or the Ninja Bullet, a food processor. I love my Instapot. I do all kinds of stuff in that, and it takes space off the stove and it cooks things quicker.
Saves time and space.
Yeah.
Now, James, another thing. Obviously, you're celebrity chef for a long time. One saying about a knife is it's not the sharp knife you got to worry about. It's the dull knife. So I have scars on my hands from shitty knives. So always make the investment right. It's $100. You got a pretty fucking solid knife, right? You got a nice German steel.
What's
right?
a really good knife?
Like
a brand?
Oh,
For a home cook, like a
Yeah.
Wusthof is fine. A Henkel's is fine.
Okay.
yeah.
I
But
gotta
bro,
get my wife a new.
I haven't
knife.
honestly, man. I have not bought a new knife in a while. I have nice ones I've had for a long time. What
Yeah.
are you familiar with what the hell knives cost these days? Because inflation and everything. Like,
They
am I
haven't
on
gone
the
up that
point with like
much.
$100? You got a nice chef knife, nice 8-inch chef knife, right?
Yeah, 8-inch chef knife. You should be able to get anything for around like 125. Like that's probably like the give or take. So
That
maybe
will
100.
last forever,
I gotta get my wife a nice knife for Christmas.
right, James? Right? I mean, I have knives that have been with me a long time.
Are you against plastic cutting boards?
Yes.
Oh,
They just
that's cute.
well,
So that's cute.
well, hold
Yeah.
on. Like
This
know,
is a
like the
loaded
hard-
question because in your
Yeah.
restaurant, when you have to pass a health inspection, you don't
Yeah.
want you don't want your life ruined by some
Yeah.
health inspector. It's like there's a catch-22. But at the house, if you could supervise it, but when you have a staff of 100 and
Mhm.
you're like, all right, man, well, food safety comes first.
All
Because
right.
human beings make mistakes. You're like, well, it only takes one mistake for some whatever.
Just asking James
Sorry,
if he,
James.
if
Sorry.
he just
I-
like the.
Well,
Yeah.
no. But Jamie and I are in the same universe, So it's like, yeah, like plastic cutting boards at like the restaurants, yeah, or in a commercial kitchen like Jamie's. But like at home, like a wooden cutting board, or like even a plastic one's fine, but not like that hard glass looking cutting board. You know what I'm
Okay.
talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
You're just gonna destroy your knife. And that makes prep a nightmare when you're trying to like cut something and it's just like you're fumbling through it because you have a crappy knife. It's like a nightmare. And have a heavy bottom pots. Don't buy cheap pots. Buy nice, buy once, cry once. Buy a nice you have a nice 10-inch saute pan, a nice 5-quart sauce pot.
Mhm.
Buy
all
once,
you-
cry once.
Yeah. that's very true. I like
yeah,
that
yeah.
because you're
Yeah.
investing in something that's gonna last for a very long time.
Bro, if you take care of your cast iron, that's generational equipment. I mean, your grandkids could have your cast iron,
Yeah.
right, James? Like,
I have a 5-quart Le Creuset enamelware Dutch oven that I bought in culinary school 20 years ago, and I cooked dinner on it last night.
That's the brand I have.
yeah. And
They weigh 1,000 pounds. Those things.
after
It's fun.
20 years, if it was $200, but you had it for 20 years, how much did it really cost?
Yeah,
per
right.
year?
Yeah, you're
Right? 20
Yeah.
cents? I don't know. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're the mortgage guy.
Yeah.
Front loaded
20
interest.
cents.
How do you feel about 50-year mortgages, James?
Nobody pays their mortgage off anyway.
Yeah, no shit. Exactly. 7 years, they're moving out. Refinance or selling in 7
Give
years.
me a 100-year mortgage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000. Hey, all right, budget friendly tips for the holidays, man. What are you looking for? Are you shopping at Costco as
Yeah.
how are you saving money this holiday season?
Buy in bulk. Again, this goes back to like the less dishes you prepare. Like again, it goes back to making like 6 or 7 things that are banging versus trying to do 20 things. Because then when you want to have all these crazy recipes, you got to buy all the ancillary ingredients, like whatever the little jars of sauces or the little condiments that go into the recipe. Or then, you need a tablespoon of nut flour. So you got to buy an 11-pound bag from Whole Foods. Keep your menu streamlined. Try to use ingredients in more than one way. Like I love radishes. I don't think people do enough with radishes. They're cheap. They're really flavorful. You can poach them in butter, like steam them with a little bit of butter as like a nice little whatever, like side dish with a little parsley or chives on top. And then also use radishes in a salad because I don't think people eat enough salad on Thanksgiving. We need some like crunchy, fresh, lighter, healthier stuff, right?
I love good salad.
So keep your menu streamlined. Try to use the ingredients in different ways. Same practices we use in restaurants, get multiple usages out of ingredients.
Yeah,
And then like if you can go to Costco, go to Restaurant Depot if you got a friend with a card.
So what's a signature dish at your house, James? Like what's gonna knock this? I love the 10-pound turkeys. I love the 300 covered, 300 covered, and then based with butter at the end and watch the skin.
Like your family's coming there, right? So your family's coming over. Do they come and like, okay, you got to make sure you make this every year kind of situation? You have that signature dish.
I got to imagine your stuffing's pretty fucking good, James.
Yeah, so
your stuffing's got to be
insane.
insane.
I make a white sofrito. So if you cook Italian food, sofrito is like a cooked down, like pureed mirepoix, but I do it with the addition of celery root and parsnip.
Nice.
So you take in your food processor, celery, onion, parsnip, and celery root. And a little bit of garlic, and you get this white sofrito or sofrito bianco, they call it in Italy. And then you just render that, and then you just add all your stuffing to that. You fold your bread in, your broth, your sage, your rosemary, and it's like just super savory. It has all these like flavor notes that you're not really, what they are. You've tasted them before, but you can't put your your finger on what they are. So yeah, having a killer stuffing super important. Use sourdough bread from Benchmark if you can get it.
Yeah, Travis is the man.
Yeah, Travis is the man.
His bread is so fucking good.
Dude, there's nothing like it,
I want to go to James's house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, James, you better not put any fucking radishes near me on Thanksgiving. I'll shoot you.
No, it'll be in the salad. It'll be in the salad.
I'm joking.
You gotta have some type of crunch.
I love radishes. I think it's an underutilized ingredient. They're great.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So what's the golden rule for holiday cooking?
I don't want to take his thunder, but it seems like use equipment that saves time and space. Make it easier.
You're answering the question
Prep
for James.
ahead. Well, he gave the golden rule.
Yeah, but I'm wrapping it up.
Yeah, wrap it up, James. Wrap it up.
Give me a
us.
golden rule.
Let Jamie rip.
I'm reading because what James is saying is like plan ahead. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Nail 6 things. Don't fuck 20 things.
He said 5 things. Yeah.
Oh, 5 or 6. Did you say 5 or 6?
I think I may have said 5 or 6 things.
Well, I think 5 is the side threshold, and then 6 is the turkey.
Okay. All right.
And then you got your condiments. Yeah.
So no ham, no nothing else like that. No.
Ham is so
you do
good.
it, then nobody eats it. Everybody wants turkey on Thanksgiving. I agree. I think we could add a little more meat to our Thanksgiving spread, but everybody wants that turkey.
I like a good roast beef, actually.
Like a bone-in, like rib roast or whatever.
Big rib, yeah,
like
that's
rib?
that's
prime rib's pretty
But
fun.
believe it or not, the original Thanksgiving had
Lobster.
seafood on the table. Had some lobster, had some
Yeah.
clams.
No way.
Well, dude, they
Yeah.
were in New England, dude. That was what they fucking ate.
All right.
They did.
Wow.
So there's some seafood on the table.
Dude,
James, this was awesome.
yeah, I had so much fun having you on here, dude.
My pleasure.
Happy Thanksgiving, bro.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. How's filming going, dude? What's up with Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, so
man?
we're I'm waiting to hear back. I think we're gonna go back and film in the spring. We're done filming for right now. That the episodes you're watching, we're pre-filmed.
Yeah.
So
James,
yeah,
like the executive chef for the Hell's Kitchen for Gordon Ramsay.
Oh,
so
that's
he's
awesome.
helping with
sous chef.
the sous chef.
He's
Sorry.
executive.
Is he as mean as he is on TV? Like, is that?
He is the man. You guys would love him.
Yeah?
He's like,
I would love him. Yeah, anybody who dedicates their life to food, I'd love him. And then
he's so passionate.
He's in some hot water for he lost his mind on all this Ozempic shit where like restaurants are trying to have chefs Did you see that, James? Was it as bad as the headline?
Know it's a problem in restaurants. Ozempic.
You know what? I've been saying it for years.
What do you mean?
That Ozempic is going to crush the restaurant industry.
People are eating.
And people are laughing at me. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. They're like laughing at me.
Is it really trickling down
to
the
restaurants?
restaurants?
You don't eat or drink, Troy.
I
do not eat or drink. 15% of people are on it that are reported on it.
Yeah.
Bro, so 15%, bro, like that's the thing. That's why I always bitch about private equity because I'm like, yeah, all right, there's artificial competition everywhere. They're offering all these coupon codes. And then there's people cooking out of all this thing. But like, bro, a business doesn't go out of business by like a massive hit. They get a little leak, right? Like if you lose 15% of your business and you can't pick up on it and then a year or two go by, you're not paying attention to your numbers because everyone, hindsight's always 20/20. They think every fucking small business under the sun has a financial data analyst, which we fucking don't.
Yep.
We're trying to make a good product. We're trying to make our customers happy. Sales drop a little bit here, costs go up a little bit here. Boom. 18 fucking months of that, bro, you're out of fucking business. And that's how fast it happens. And I'm trying to tell people and shit and like
I didn't know that number was 15%.
Well, yeah,
right now.
It's more like 30.
It's projected to go up higher.
Shit.
Yeah.
So if you have restaurants on top of each other, nobody's drinking, they're showing up at a bar drinking a fucking unsweetened iced tea and having an appetizer shared going home.
Yeah.
Your average average order is fucking down.
Share people like couples that are on it together are sharing an entree. Wow. Like it's a real thing. Like Anheuser-Busch and one of the big food groups, it may have been like Darden or something like that. They had a huge food conference. This was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. My lawyer actually pointed it out to me, and I was like they were like really concerned. Like really, really concerned, and it's you're seeing it, like you're seeing it in real life.
It's crazy because like I'm not in the industry, I would never even think of that.
Well, when AI starts doing mortgages, bro, people are going to get smashed.
They're already doing it. It's happening. It's just a matter of how much longer I have in the industry. But it's happening.
Hopefully, the local lender will stay.
I will be there.
Hey, we're going to keep it positive, James.
Yeah, damn right.
This is positive.
This is the holiday survival series.
This is the holiday survival series.
I got a lot of tips from this.
Oh, dude,
I'm going to buy a new knife. I'm very excited. A pot, everything.
300, 10-pound turkey. What was it? What was the ratio?
15 minutes per pound at 300 degrees.
Okay. 15 minutes per pound.
Salt it the day before. Give it 24 hours.
Dry brine.
Let it sit out for an hour before you put it in the oven.
1 to 2 hours, room temp.
And you can brush it with a little bit of butter, beforehand. But really, it's going to render out its own fat out of the skin, and it's going to like get like leather. And then when you go to crank it, it's just going to crisp up almost like fried chicken. Like
I may just send this episode to my family. I'm like, hey, can you guys, can you watch this real quick?
Yeah. So when you're rendering chicken or turkey skin, right? The whole point, what's called render, is cooking the fat out. So you want the fat to drip out of the skin. The way the skin gets crispy is the fat is cooked out of it. People don't understand that part. So that's why you got to let it.
I love the crispy
Now the thing
skin.
is with the poultry at 300 is a safe enough temperature where you can get low and slow. You can get the internal temperature desired, and then you could play with the skin a short period of time at a high heat, based with butter. You never want to spray, like in barbecue, you could spray apple juice or pineapple juice on ribs. You could spray you never want to spray a liquid on a poultry meat, right? So like one of the tricks I learned from Malcolm Reed from How to Barbecue Right was he takes, instead of basting it with butter, he just does like cooking spray. So you could just spray the bird with cooking spray, and that also helps. But you want fat on fat when it comes to poultry skin to get it crispy. If you want, you want that final result. You're not going to get that. Yeah. That's why you baste it with butter.
What happens is as it renders, like Jamie said, that the fat kind of comes out, but then it bastes it cooks in its own fat, and then that crisps up the protein in the skin.
Damn, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Dude, nothing beats crispy skin. Salty, crispy skin.
I love crispy skin.
That dry brine. So do you rinse the bird after you do the dry? You got it, right? How do you prepare?
No. You salt it. So what happens is when you dry salt something, it pulls all the moisture out of the bird, right? And then the bird is now dehydrated. And then the salt on the surface what you call it?
Reverse osmosis.
Reverse osmosis. So then it sucks. Well, I was going to say it dissolves in the moisture, and then it goes and it sucks all the salt in it. So you're not just salting the surface. If you salted it before you cooked it, it's going to fall off in the oven when the moisture comes out. When you salt it a day ahead of time, it actually permeates into the meat.
Wow.
Bang. Happy Thanksgiving, James. Do you have a call, like a hotline people could call in if their fucking turkey's fucked? What happens if you overcook your turkey, bro? What do you do then? You just shred that motherfucker and make turkey salad?
Get
some mayonnaise.
Make extra gravy.
Yo, all right, hold on, James. Last thing, and then I'll let you go. I'm sorry I didn't even put this on here, but bro, one of the biggest parts of Thanksgiving is the Thanksgiving leftovers. What's your go-to Thanksgiving leftover meal? Are you doing a sandwich? What are you doing?
Sandwich, bro. I did something last year. It was pretty cool. I took the waffles, made the waffles. I took the mashed potatoes and stuffing, and I made a waffle out of it. And I used that as my sandwich. So
Come on.
Wow.
I mixed the stuffing and the mashed potato and like an egg together and made like a dough, and then I put that on a waffle maker and I made the sandwich.
Wow.
Forget about coming for you for Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna come hang out with you the next day.
Yeah, wow.
Holy shit.
That was fucking awesome, James.
That was great.
Dude, thanks for joining us on this episode of Holiday Survival at the Bro Show.
Yep.
We'll see you on with your boy, and we're gonna have him on the show in a couple weeks.
Sweet. All right. See you then, James.
See you there, boys.
Happy Thanksgiving, bro.
Thanksgiving,
God bless you.